Hey awesome humans, and welcome to another video where yet again I asked you something about the video and trusted you with it, and lo and behold you didn't disappoint, so thank you for making up my mind for me because my stupid brain cannot figure out what it was going to do. It's like someone literally took my brain, battered it, deep fried it, served it up with some sauce, and was like, here, enjoy, and I'm left with the remnants because I don't know what I'm thinking half the time. Anyway, so I asked on Twitter if you guys wanted to see something wholesome or whatever the crap. And wholesome won. So thank you for that, first of all. But I still didn't know what wholesome was going to be. And so you know, the two things I was batting around with my scatterbrain remnants were draw chicken or draw cat noir. And we're drawing cat noir because I haven't done any traditional art since I did the marker challenge, which, you know, that went splendidly.
Let's do it again.
I haven't done anything with colored pencil in like a year, so it's time to, you know, practice that. But I'm not going to be talking about that, as you can tell by the voiceover that I'm doing. So I'm going to kind of mix the two video ideas together and talk to you about why I don't get the hype around Lady Dimitrescu. And yes, I know that you're probably going, that sounds not like the right pronunciation. Listen, after watching multiple videos on the pronunciation and hearing people who are from the area where the name originates say that that's how the name's supposed to be said, it's literally the whole Ra's al Ghul thing all over again. So, Lady Dimitrescu has been trending, has been memed, has been everywhere, and I don't get the hype around her too much. I get that she has a big hat. I get that she has a lot of height. I don't get the hype about tall woman step on me. Like, that is the hype around this character. And so I watched part of the gameplay through, and by part of it I mean most of it, to try to figure out what in the world the hype was, and I don't get it. I'm gonna watch someone talk about lore on her character and see if that helps me a little bit. I'll tell you here if it did. But at the moment, right now that I'm talking, I don't understand the hype, and I don't know if it's because of how she comes across to me, or if it's just the whole game just isn't something I typically, you know, I'm like, hey, let me watch this, because that's not how I spend my time. If you know anything about the stuff I watch or spend my time on, this isn't it. I like things that are either comedy or cooking or art or mystery. I really like mystery stuff. But this is not my cup of tea at all. Resident Evil is not my thing. And I was like, I to each their own. If that's your cup of tea, steep it, sip it, and enjoy it. But for me, I respectfully decline the tea that you made. I think it's... I'll go make myself some coffee, thanks. Is there cold brew in your fridge? I'll have that. But yeah, this video was... When I said that my brain was completely not intact for this video, this is what I meant. So why am I talking about Lady Dimitrescu? Well, because the other option for this video was me drawing her. You know, again, as another tactic to try to get myself to like her character. And I think, thankfully, because everyone voted for the wholesome option, that I can't make myself like her character. It's not for me. So anyway, I'm drawing Cat Noir. Why am I drawing Cat Noir? Why are we here? Why is he here? Why is he involved? He doesn't even know. Do I know? Well, let's see. So when I started the account for the chickens, because I was like, I just want to have like a carefree Instagram account where I can go and be like, chickens, fluffy things. This is nice. And it actually is very nice to have a social media account where the mindless scrolling is just fluffy animals. Like, that is like a utopia sort of social media experience. When I started that account, Instagram, I don't know what the algorithm was up to, but Instagram said, hey, here's a bunch of Miraculous Ladybug reels, and I don't know where they came from, but they were there, and I watched one or two, because I was intrigued at thought that they were like, this is what you think you should see as a new account. And they just kept popping up and popping up and popping up and popping up, and now they're all over the place. Needless to say, I may or may not have started watching Miraculous Ladybug a little bit. And here we are. I'm drawing Adrian. It's fine. Everything's fine. Also, I don't know what kind of format this video is going to take on at all, how interrupted it's going to be, how much I'm going to cut myself off and put the insertions in like I usually do. Alfred is having a crisis, as usual. Alfred, you're okay. But whatever I do, I hope it's still something everyone enjoys. So, please bear with me making a more scatterbrained video than usual. Also, on a bit of a serious note, when you're making videos on like TikTok and Instagram and wherever, I know that edits and it's like the idea of an edit has so much evolved because TikTok is a thing, Reels are a thing. But like having that condensed clip of a song is really convenient. Here's the thing, that clip comes from a bigger part of a song. And again, this comes back to the whole Instagram and Reels thing. I came across one song that was used in a bunch of Reels that used a derogatory term for a specific group of people. And it is a racist term. And specifically a lot of white people use this term for a group of people. And when I found out that it was a term you shouldn't use, and I heard people using it, I asked them to stop. And their response was, well, it's something I've always heard. I'm not going to stop using it. So here's the thing. It's in a song that's now circulating in a trend. It's in the song No Roots. I love how in high school when we studied colored pencil and anything pencil related, my art teacher said you'd spend the longest amount of time on the hair, and in fact to portion out half your time that you planned on doing the drawing on the hair. And the hair has been the easiest part of this so far. I'm only mildly panicking, just mildly. Maybe we should take a little bit more care to check the songs we're using. I know that things are going to slip through because people miss stuff, obviously. You're going to miss things. And the only reason I know is because I heard the clip of the song and I was like, huh, that sounds cool. I would like to know the rest of it. And when I looked it up, I was like, oh, no. If you hear a song and you hear it in full context and you're like, that seems a bit odd or a bit sketchy, double check and maybe consider either taking something down or like changing the song you're going to use. What in the world kind of video is this turning into? Oh my goodness. I don't know how far I've gotten in the drawing. I hope I'm at the end of it now. Am I? How close am I to the end of this drawing? I better be close. I hope it's good. It's been so long since I've done anything with colored pencil. I'm not telling you anything helpful. Oh, a word as I'm hopefully getting done with this drawing. So YouTube keeps taking my comments off my videos. I don't know why. So please like this video if you like this video. And please comment on the video. Because I don't know what YouTube is doing. But if you don't know what to comment, just use the little prompt in the description. And yeah, that'll help me a lot. So thank you. Engagement means a lot. It makes me feel happy. Validation is good. Validation is fulfilling whether we want to admit it or not. Okay, anyway, so here's the finished product of the drawing. I'll tell you how I feel about it when it's done, because I'm recording this when I don't know if it's done. Here's the finished product, and I can tell that I haven't done this in a very long time. It needs work. It's not great. Oh, goodness. This took, 10 hours to do? I think 10 hours. It's not my favorite thing that I've ever done by a long shot. Sorry for giving everybody a video that makes absolutely no sense.